Okay, so my question is a pretty broad question. It's gonna be, I don't know, it might not take that much. Okay, I grew up a DC fan and got into Marvel and later, even though I was like a passive fan of Marvel.
Yeah.
I obviously grew up
I was
probably both or like Marvel.
I was both. I liked both, but Marvel was my thing because I Spider-Man everything.
So, taking into consideration the stories, the characters, which is better, Marvel or DC?
Yeah. So
Because this is like an age-old debate, obviously,
Angel,
and not
yeah,
to bring up Comic Wars
this
again.
is the big question. I'd say currently right now DC has it full
Well,
gear.
like not like current, like it does change, but like overall, your
Uh,
opinion, who
story.
has?
I mean, I'm trying not to be as biased as possible. Excuse me. I'm just trying to adjust my phone. I ain't trying to get off
I
frame.
think that Marvel has and as you can see, we got comic books back
Yeah, I
here.
see what they are.
Yeah, this is the Real Action Comics #1.
Real Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Yeah, no, I think that I mean you have Superman and Batman. Like
Those
let's just right now let's take the Justice League and the Avengers, and then like figure it out from there. You have like Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor. I think that the Avengers as a team, which I mean these are like the faces really of the place. Like this is what people are like. Oh, this is Marvel.
yeah.
I think Justice League is more heavy hitting characters and they're more
I mean,
famous than the
you mean
Avengers.
Wonder Woman, Superman,
Batman,
Batman,
the Flash, like
the Flash. Justice League has so many different members. It's like absolutely ridiculous. Like it's like classic Justice League. So as we said before, those three, the Flash,
Aquaman and
Aquaman,
like
Martian Manhunter.
well I don't know.
You know, these are
I would say
classic.
Green Lantern.
We'll do Green Lantern. I'm fine with that. Yeah, you see that, especially the big three.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think
You know who they
that
are.
I think though like just that alone one ups Marvel, but then you also have like Batman has some of like the most popular rogues gallery,
Of all time.
and you also have these crazy story of Death of Superman and some of these like really emotional stories.
Yeah.
If Marvel doesn't have the emotional stories, they more have the
And
big epic stories.
especially DC broke a lot into the darker.
Yeah,
I'd say
I mean they
DC.
had a comic book cover with Arsenal shooting up heroin into his arm.
Yes, they had the. I mean, I know this wasn't DC at first, but I mean, Watchmen. That was the big of comics. Son of a gun. Of comics starting to turn for more mature stories. Dark Knight, Returns.
Overrated.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's overrated. The point
I know. I
is
just wanted to
that
say that
the point is it broke new
the book was so
ground.
boring.
I like it.
The only ending was the good part.
And you brought up Rogues Gallery. I don't think I think both Marvel and DC have the same issue of I don't think their villains are really that interesting as they could be. Besides Batman's and Spider-Man's.
Yeah, that's
Um,
always been a thing.
that's always been a thing. Like Superman, like you got
The Flash comes up close to them as well.
I'd say Flash. Funny enough, Flash is probably maybe a close
And
second.
you notice it's always the characters that have like the weird, wacky, and like colorful rogues gallery.
Yeah, like
Are the
Flash, you
interesting
got
ones.
your really Grodd, Bizarro.
Superman.
I meant to say
Captain Cold,
That's what I meant to say.
Heatwave,
Captain Cold,
Mirror
Captain
Master.
Boomerang,
Yeah,
and like Superman. I can only really think of like three at the moment, which
yeah,
is Doomsday, Lex, Bizarro, and
yeah.
Brainiac.
Mr. Mixley,
Yeah.
whatever his name
Is
is.
he really a villain, or is he more or less
He's a
like?
villain.
Okay,
I don't get
I thought he'd be like a Bat
his
Knight.
weakness is saying his
His
name
name,
backwards.
making him say it
You
backwards.
try to say it backwards.
I don't know. I ain't gonna
Exactly.
try. Now with Marvel, like I'd say you got Spider Man and all that, but I think DC overall has the better stuff. While I still prefer Marvel, I'm willing to admit DC does have the better.
Yeah. So a win for DC. This week on the Comic Book Burrito, we have the finale of X-Men 97. Oh no, Agatha's doing some weird stuff again. We got some Superman information, a lot of video game news, and much more this week on the Comic Book Burrito. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darien.
I'm your host, Landon.
And today we got a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, and we got games. You name it, we got it. Let's talk, Landon. It's been a week.
It's been a week. I've been coping hard this week.
Okay. With what?
Yeah. If you don't know, Marvel Ultimate Alliance was a game made by Activision back in, I want to say, 06. That's what I want to say. And then came out with a second one. A while back, I want to say back in 2016, they re-released their games back on PS4. Only digital. And at the time, I just licensing and none of that was over my head. I was like, oh, they re-released, that's cool. I'll get them someday. I have a job. I was in middle school, and my dad, I don't know why, he just would not buy them because these are like too expensive. I ain't paying I think it was like $60 for both of them. He's like, that's too much for those games. But it came with like all the DLC, 1080p, 30 frames, and and they improved textures on it. And so, anyways, it kind of occurred to me the other day. I'm like, holy crap! I ought to buy these games. I got money now, and I could buy these games and have fun with them. And I go online, they're gone. And I come to find out they were delisted back in like 2019, and my heart broke. And I've been coping all week, asking everyone I know, "Hey, did you just so happen to buy these games?" I've gone as far as asking you, Spillman, my dad, if he did ever just buy it and I didn't know about it. My cousin.
Are you at the point where you want to buy a PS4 off of eBay?
Well, that's what I've tried to do. I tried to see if they had some PSN account online, because people sell their PSN accounts with PT, for example. I don't know if you remember that game. Yeah. It's like I got PT downloaded. You buy my account, you can play it.
I wish I got to play that.
Yeah, I got to play it when it came out. It was crazy.
I have a game that's like it that I need to stream soon.
But
it will happen soon.
I've tried everywhere. I can't find anything online where I can just buy someone's I can pay $50 for someone's PSN account. And I've tried to see. I haven't looked for PS4s or anything that had them on there, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I've gone on Reddit and spoken my woes. I've went on Facebook, PlayStation groups, and it's just I'm nothing. So
shame.
Call me obsessed in our group chat, and I am. Because my girlfriend told me how she felt so bad for my parents because she's like, Lane, it seems like everything you want, you don't ask for anything, but when you ask for something, it's the impossible to get. You want me to get you this delisted game that came out, years ago, and it's just unattainable to get. And there was another, when I was a kid, I wanted these the Batman the Animated Series figures from the 90s, and of course I'm born in 04.
And now I'm a 20-year-old, and I still want the new Batman.
Yeah. But I don't know. I always do want the impossible, but it's I don't know. That's really been my week. Just woes, coping to the maximum. But how is your week, man?
It's been alright. Not too much to happen, really.
Yeah. I feel like something big happened, but I can't remember what it was. I thought something happened with you, but I can't remember.
X-Men finale.
That was the highlight. That was the worst and best week.
Well, next Wednesday's gonna be the worst day ever because you're gonna be like, man, I have nothing to look forward to.
What am I supposed to worship now?
Yeah, not really much happened. No. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but that's the truth. Yeah. There's nothing happening.
I get you.
But yeah, like we said, we did watch the X-Men 97 finale. And I guess we'll talk about that now. So spoilers for X-Men 97, Episode 10, Tolerance's Extinction, Part 3. Oof.
Yeah. 45 minutes long?
Yes, longest episode.
Longest episode.
My theories were proven true in this episode, and I was very happy. I'm also very scared.
Yeah, I was, because you're praying that someone...
praying that they brought back Gambit.
Yeah, that didn't happen, spoiler alert, but I was just, I don't know, I was really hoping Well, I was getting nervous. It's gonna suck. I was like, this ain't gonna happen, but we'll find out, and it didn't. Thank God. But I wasn't expecting the cameos.
My God.
Oh my God.
They're just like throwing them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this episode is basically the big fight. Magneto's on the asteroid. He's getting ready to. Well, humanity's about to end. Obviously, at the beginning with the flashback with him and Charles and all that stuff. And the like weird mind like thing they did with each other, and he was like trying to get into Magneto's mind to stop whatever had happened. And all this stuff is going on. You have appearances from Iron Man and Captain America. And Captain America had voice lines too, which was cool. Again. But yeah, so Iron Man, it is the same Iron Man from the show, the animated show.
Yeah.
So there's that. Who was after that? Daredevil showed up, who was also in Fantastic Four and Spider-Man show.
Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger showed up. That was a little bit later.
Silver Samurai showed back up again.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. Later on, Peter Parker and MJ show up.
Yeah, with Flash Thompson.
Yeah, which means that Peter
he found her.
Yeah, which was like where that left off at. Obviously Cloak and Dagger, Psylocke, and
it was like a group of other mutants.
Psylocke and the Alpha Flight.
Yeah,
showed up. Omega Red and a few other characters were there as well. Black Panther.
They you got cameos of Scarlet Witch
and Quicksilver. Oh yeah, Black Panther was also there.
Mm-hmm. It was T'Chaka, right?
Yeah. Which people are upset about.
I know. I was upset too.
But yeah, it's there was a lot of cameos. I don't even know if that was all of them.
I'm feeling we're missing one.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, Morph turns into him for a minute. Yeah.
It was really cool though, and you get a lot of good stuff, a lot of good fights in this. Really just fighting against Bastion and Magneto. I'm trying to remember. It's been a few days since I watched it. I mean, Rogue. You get the good scene with Rogue where she like fighting Bastion, and she's like, she said she was like his name was Gambit. Remember it, and bringing back the line from episode 5, and yeah. So you get a bunch. It's just like a huge fight the whole episode, really. Let's see. Am I missing something big that happened?
I mean, I guess Jean kind of dies for a minute and then comes back as the Phoenix.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. She dies, but she comes back as Phoenix. And that was all. That was pretty cool. Cable's arm gets ripped off, and Bastion like absorbs the metal or technology or whatever, and it turns him into like an ultra, whatever he was with wings.
Ultra.
Bastion.
Ultra Bastion. Yeah.
And oh gosh, so that happened. I'm trying to remember. And help me out here because I don't know. Like,
it's
been a few.
So after that, he takes it, and they get Cable off to the side. So they don't.
You have the whole fight. Everything's going on. Eventually they get to back to the ship, and all the X-Men are fighting Bastion. They're kind of kicking his butt. And
did we mention that Charles like kind of subdued Magneto?
Yeah, well, kind of.
Okay.
There's like the whole flashback to the whole thing, him trying to get them out of their mind or whatever, out of his mind. And meanwhile, the government's launching the Magneto Protocol, which is to launch missiles at the island, at the meteor, and destroy it, basically. Mm-hmm. And so they do that. Captain America is the one that like egged it on, kind of. Mm-hmm. And then so they're talking to Bastion, and they're trying to like get him to like kind of calm down, and they said they're embracing the future instead of fighting it. And they missile strike, and so now because Bastion gets sucked out into space after that, which we didn't really see him die.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, and now the X-Men are trying to stop this
This big
the thing,
planet. It's not a planet, but like
it's a asteroid,
asteroid. Yeah,
and
hitting Earth.
they destroy it. You get this really emotional scene. I cried once in this episode, and it was during this scene with Cable and
Oh,
Cyclops.
I
and
teared up too.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get them like saying goodbye to each other, and he like shows them his eyes and stuff.
Mm.
It was a really good scene. And then you get them trying to. They think they're going to die destroying this asteroid. Obviously, you get the Mr. Fantastic morph thing. Wolverine is out for this whole episode.
Out for the count, yeah.
And he's obviously not to get the medal. You get a scene with Scott and him that was really good, where he says, "Don't let her down. You need to stay alive," or something like that, or keep breathing, or something like that. You get that, and you also get while the asteroid's going down, Morph is in there, and he turns into Jean and says that he loves Wolverine. So I guess it was kind of like
I think
confessing.
I know the guy. The what's the showrunner's guy?
Bo DeMeo.
He was saying that Morph is really saying "I love you" to Wolverine,
But he's doing it in the cover of.
But I know he said that Wolverine just don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
And so I wonder. Season 2 is gonna be crazy if that's the case. Oh my god.
But yeah, you got that. Well, season 2 with Wolverine is going to be something else because Apocalypse, to get his medal back, he makes a deal with Apocalypse to become his horseman. In change of getting the adamantium back.
What timeline did he? Not timeline, but like what time zone did he go in at the end?
I'm pretty sure Morph, Wolverine, and
they're all in Egypt.
Someone else is in modern day still. I think Storm is the other one that's in modern day with them.
Okay, so they're still in modern day. Okay, yeah. I didn't know that.
According to what the showrunner said, I think.
Okay, I didn't know.
But yeah. So at the end, the thing's coming down. Everyone's watching, and it's like, oh god. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of like, I don't know. It
just disappears.
Yeah. And everyone's confused. And then you get the fades to black. Then you have like 6 months after E-Day, Avengers, A-Day. No. And it's kind of like, I guess, Extinction Day or something. And no one knows where the X-Men are. Yeah. Bishop shows back up, and he's talking to Forge. You see a board with a bunch of people on it. Iceman was on there.
It was a callback to that one Days of Future Past poster. Yeah.
Iceman was on that thing, and the actor who played him in the Fox movie said he wants to voice him because he's already voiced him before in Spidey and His Amazing Friends, I think.
Really? Really? There's no way.
Yeah. Sean Ashman.
That was back in the 80s, though.
Not that I think it's the modern.
Oh, it's the new one. Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way he did. That was like an 80s thing.
So yeah, he said he wants to voice Iceman if Iceman shows up in season 2. But yeah, all the X-Men are missing. Bishop says they've been pulled through time. So you go back to ancient Egypt. I immediately knew we're doing Apocalypse.
I don't know why it did not occur to me for Egypt for me. I was just like, oh crap, they're in Egypt. Sly 4?
Oh god, like Sly. Oh god,
that's the first thing that came in my head. I was just like, oh, they're gonna find Sly now.
Found him.
Where's his 5th game at?
I don't know. But they actually did make a 5th one. It's called Bentley's Hack Pack. Get it right.
Oh my bad.
So yeah, they end up in Egypt. It's Beast and Professor X, Jean. No. It's Beast, Professor X, and other people. I can't remember who they were. I think Magneto. I don't remember. And they're there. They find this guy who's like fighting a bunch of people, and they ask him who he is, and he pulls this thing down. You see like the
Apocalypse smile.
Yeah, and he says his name. There's Apocalypse, but younger. Before I guess he became him, and then you see the big place. But before this, you also see Cyclops and Jean are in the future, and they're there with where Nathan got sent, their son, and so that's that. And then it ends basically right there. And there's a post-credit scene, and it's modern day Genosha. Apocalypse is there, and he's holding one of Gambit's cards.
Yeah, it's like
and he says, talking about the death. He says death when the card gets revealed, implying that Gambit's coming back as the Horseman of Death, which is what my theory was, and I was correct.
You called it.
And that was the finale of X-Men 97.
It was perfect. Sorry.
It
was
so good.
It was very good. I was I didn't expect it to be that good. And it is my new favorite episode. And it's pretty funny watching Seeps watch this episode because he's just like, every time a cameo, he's like, but then the rest of the show, he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's like, this is the best thing ever Marvel has ever made
Yeah.
in a long time.
Let's guess we rate the episode. 'Cause, I mean, next season, by the way, is going to be crazy. It's going to be jumping between like all these different stories. But
Yeah.
yeah, you get Evil Wolverine next season, Evil Gambit.
Yeah. So
And we don't know who the other two horsemen are either. So there's nobody really we can
I wonder who
decide right now.
Yeah. So Magneto. Well, so what's I guess he's good now, or is he still?
I mean, kinda.
I'm interested to see what they're going to do with him next season. And Frey, because isn't it like they or animations like pretty much?
Right now, they're doing post production for season 2.
So we could be maybe seeing it this year, late,
It's possible.
if everything goes smoothly.
But yeah, I guess rate episode 10, the finale of X-Men 97.
10.
It's a 10.
10. It's a
Um,
show, the entire
the show,
series.
yeah, the entire show now rating.
9.5.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a 9.5.
This was the best thing,
Yeah.
ever.
Talk about like, I've never really been. Maybe the only time I was ever that excited to like watch a new episode.
Was this Loki?
Well, maybe, but probably more WandaVision than Loki.
I agree because while I love Loki, I think it's like better than WandaVision. I remember just the idea at the time of like, you tell me I get to get like an MCU thing every week.
Yeah, and it was like this evolving mystery, and so everyone was like so confused about what was going on. The theory, Mephisto.
Yeah, the Mephisto or Tobey Maguire possibly showing up.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, the X-Men are going to show up," and then friggin' Quicksilver does show up, and everyone's like, "What is happening?"
I know. I remember at the time there was a rumor that Magneto would show up and he'd like shut everything down, and he's like, "Come home, Wanda," and it'd be like
That
or
would-
something. I
That
don't
would
know.
yeah, that would have been crazy. But yeah, this was a 9.5. Only taking out the 0.5 because of the video game episode.
Yeah, that's honestly it.
But gosh,
It was all so good.
It was
it was.
and
more-
this is a show that should never have been made. Like on paper, this would not have worked, but they somehow did it.
They somehow. I remember when again I talked about something when they did the reveal and showing the concept.
It's really hard, by the way, to go back and watch the original show after watching this because this is like looks so much better.
It looks smoother.
And-
Yes, I remember seeing those designs and all that, and like, yeah, here's the characters. I'm like, all right, they look good, but is this going to be good? How good? How good can this be? And it's like I don't even want them to do MCU shows now. I want them to just do
Well,
whatever.
they will, and we have news about that today. But Marvel Animation has at least 2 more things coming out this year. But we'll talk about that. Yeah, 9.5 all around for X-Men 97. Man, they cooked.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out how good season 2 will be. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the show. I'm mad.
Oh, yeah, I am too.
I have nothing to watch on Wednesdays now.
I can't. What am I supposed to worship now? Like I can't.
There was a little teaser that dropped. Disney Upfront was this past week. A little like thing they did with their shareholders or investors or whatever.
Yes.
And they right before it, they posted a new title change for Agatha called Agatha, the Lying Witch with Great Wardrobe. And they deleted it 5 minutes later. And everyone was like, "What?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?" And immediately all the posts were like, "Oh, the show's going to fail because they can't make up their mind about what they want to call it." And, well, the next day, I think it was, they had the reveal that showed all the logos. The real title is called Agatha All Along. It was her. Obviously, we knew it was kind of her messing with the titles or whatever. It was like a marketing thing, which is so genius. And let me tell you,
like, this thing's genius.
this is so smart of them. Because they kept us talking about this show since 2021. And it's 2024
I know,
now.
once every like 3 to 4 months.
I know they
it's
just
like,
changed the title, and that kept us talking about it. And now we're here at the
No, it is getting me kind of curious. Like, what is the show about now?
yeah, they put out a little video, whatever, showing off the title.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was going to pull that up, if I can find it real quick, and me and you will look at it. Agatha all. Yeah. Okay, so this is the official logo for Agatha.
It's nice.
Reminds me of oh gosh, what am I? It's on the tip of my tongue.
For some reason, it reminds me of what? Oh, God, I can't remember now.
Halloween Town,
Oh,
maybe.
Halloween.
I
Oh,
don't know.
I know. You said that one photo gave you Halloween Town
Oh, with the
vibes.
witches. Yeah,
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that one. I don't know what else. I was thinking about like Into the Woods or
Yeah, and
something.
here's the little video they did. Comes out September 18th. Is it? Hold on, let me look.
Can you? I thought you could
Yeah,
translate tweets.
oh, I don't feel like it. September 18th, 2024, 2 episode premiere. Yeah. Not that long, actually. 4 months. 4 months from today that we're recording this. The 18th. But yeah, it's interesting. I am interested. I don't know how it'll be, but I'm hearing that Evan Peters is going to be in it for a few scenes as Boner. um, so that'll be something to see. Yeah, it's the continuation. Apparently, it got revealed in this that Wanda's been dead for a while, so everyone basically assumes she's dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the logo for Agatha All Along coming out September. We'll get a trailer eventually, probably. Okay. Paul Walter Hauser, the guy who was cast in an unknown role in Fantastic Four, which I assume is Mole Man, has come out and teased his role, and I am even more sure that it's Mole Man. He said this. I can't say anything about the character I'm playing, but know that it is in the sort of lexicon and mythology of the Fantastic Four stories. And it's a very distinct character that I'm excited to play, and I'm kind of mapping out what I'm going to do with that right now. Like, it's Mole Man.
Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah, I wanted to throw that in there. Something kind of more confirmation about that. But yeah.
I'm waiting for that shit to start filming.
Oh,
Or movie, excuse me.
can I tell you that this is like probably the Marvel movie besides Deadpool Wolverine, which that's already coming out this year, so I'm not really going to count that. Fantastic Four is probably the one I'm most looking forward to
Yeah.
because this seems like it has so much like personality to it. The cast alone is insane.
It's interesting. I love the posters they've been teasing
Yeah,
us
like
with.
the logo of the movie
I'm
looks
gonna
great.
say next
I
one.
need to see that trailer.
Did we get a? We didn't get a Mother's Day poster,
No.
did we?
We should have, but we didn't.
So I guess they could. Man, they could have done that one with Sue.
Yeah. Well,
And then Father's Day you have
I think we'll get
Reed.
some eventually.
If I had to guess,
We kind of have.
when,
Well,
when
no,
does
we've
it
already seen them though.
when does it film?
Right? I mean, hold
Or
on.
not film? Yeah, yeah. When's the filming?
That might be the summer, I think. We've already seen them though in the poster that they
Yeah, we say,
originally
but
put
then
out.
how
But
come
we
they
hadn't
should?
seen Johnny in the full flamed up version yet.
I think we might get another one at some point for something
Herbie, and we already seen Herbie. He was in the picture.
like 4th of July.
Maybe we'll see Silver Surfer and Galactus or something.
4th of July.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready for that movie. Nick Cage is officially set to star in the live-action Spider-Man Noir series titled Noir for Prime Video and MGM Plus. We have a series description. It reads, an aging and down-on-his-luck private investigator, played by Nicolas Cage, in 1930s New York, who is forced to grapple with his past life as the city's one and only superhero.
If it I'm pretty excited for this show.
I have a issue.
It's live action.
No.
What is it?
The title.
Oh, just noir.
No one's gonna know. I wouldn't even know this was a Spider-Man show unless I read already that it's a Spider-Man Noir show.
That is true. I feel like they might change it.
Maybe. This is Prime Video knows how to make superhero stuff, so I will let them cook. It better be in black and white. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure everything will be fun. And I'm excited though. It could be good. I'm just a little interested of it being live action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that Peter Parker is already.
Now he's not playing a character named Peter Parker.
Oh.
He's playing his character's name something different. But
Well,
he's Peter Parker. But he's Spider-Man.
He's so it's not Peter. Well, I don't think I don't think it's even Peter in the comics. It's some. I thought it was. I thought it was like Peter.
It's not in this. It's something else. I'm pretty sure. They came out and said it's not here. It's not the same character from the Spider-Verse. I can't remember what they said, but I know it's not Peter Parker.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure from what I remember.
I know it's okay. So it is Peter Parker in the comics. That's what I thought it
But yeah,
was.
Nick Cage in that show. I'm interested. I'll have to check it out when it comes out.
Oh, definitely.
Disney up front had some other reveals and logos, and we're going to talk about those, starting with this one. Ironheart has a new logo, and they also got to see a trailer of it at Disney up front, of which we obviously don't get to see because
We don't know.
they hate us. But there's a new Ironheart logo, and confirmed the show is premiering next year on Disney Plus.
I thought there was rumors about this show might have gotten or
No, it was already finished, so it
it was
wouldn't have
already.
got
Oh yeah, it
canceled.
would have.
Yeah, it's a good logo with like the welded together heart in the back. It is better, and I got now each new Marvel show has the Marvel Television banner above it, which they haven't had that since back when Agents of Shield and stuff was on.
Yeah.
They got rid of that after it, but now it's back. So there's that comes out next year, Ironheart. Also, we got a new logo. This is probably the best logo. For Daredevil Born Again. Hold up. I gotta find it. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, I didn't even see
You
this.
didn't see this? Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's
Yeah, so this is the new Daredevil Born Again logo.
oh,
Yeah, so it's only gonna have 9 episodes.
mhm.
It was originally 18, but it seems that they cut it down after the rewrites and stuff. Comes out, I believe, and they gave us a day. Um, Let me see. They did show a teaser, by the way. That we didn't get to see.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I was just like I would have known I saw that.
Yeah, it showed Matt Murdock donning the iconic Daredevil suit while narrating the whole system is against you in New York. At the end of the trailer, following a brief action sequence, Murdock is asked, "What kind of lawyer are you?" A really good one. He
Really
quips as
good.
he puts on a broken pair of his familiar glasses. Um, I'm trying to
Dang, is that
see.
Charlie Cox right there?
Yeah.
Dang, got old. Holy crap.
Yeah, 9 episodes. We'll probably first look at D23. Okay. Daredevil comes out March of next year. And so yeah, it's a good
I'm
logo.
excited. Excited for that March next year. All right.
Yeah. And I think that was all of the reveals.
Them saying
Disney
March
Plus.
gets me nervous that we won't see nothing until like, well, I guess maybe D23, but
It's in August.
it always makes me nervous until like Super Bowl or something. Oh no, because that'd be in February. There's no way they do it that early, so we'll see.
So there's that. Yeah. Uh, Pretty cool. Okay. Wesley Snipes has basically confirmed that he's coming back as Blade. He put on Twitter a retweet of the article, and he said, "What?" with like some eye emojis. I mean, that's more
Deadpool
than enough
3.
confirmation that he's probably coming back.
Him and Ryan worked it out.
It's possible. Yeah. Not really much else to touch on there. We kind of talked about his return a while back. I would hope Deadpool 3, though. That'd be fun.
Mm.
Natasha Lyonne has been cast in Fantastic Four in an unknown role. I know of this name. I don't know what she's been in, but we're about to, what the heck? Okay. Um, she apparently is playing a character that no one's going to expect, which makes me wonder. Well, no, that wouldn't. I don't know. Saying this would make a lot of people very angry, but I was like, what if she's Doctor Doom? Like that universe's version of Doom. Victoria Von Doom or something. I don't know.
Hold up, is it? What's that one girl?
She could also be one of the Heralds of Galactus. That's a possibility as well. There's the fire one, or Firewalker, whatever its name is. But she's been in stuff like American Pie, Orange is the New Black, Russian Doll, Poker Face, Scary Movie 2, Dennis the Menace. She was in Glass Onion. I didn't know that. Apparently, she's known for her distinctive, raspy voice and tough personality.
It might be Doom. Hold up.
Can you imagine how angry people are going to get about that?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be
You
Doom.
think it's Lucia von Bardis?
Maybe, or it could be the girl that is with Ben Grimm.
Oh, like the blonde woman, or
Well, yeah, is she blind? I don't know. In the
I
comics,
know I know she is in the movie, but I'm pretty sure she's
and she
blonde.
was born on my birthday in 1974. Nine. I share a
She's playing
birthday.
you in the movie.
She shares a birthday with me and Robert Downey Jr. um, but yeah, she's in the cast of Fantastic Four now. Don't know who she's playing. We don't feel like we don't know who anyone's playing in this movie. Um, but yeah, okay. Moving on. I got a bone to pick.
Oh God.
I get on Netflix the other day, and this isn't against you. This is against them. I
Okay.
get on Netflix the other day.
I was like, what did I
No,
do?
and I am scrolling. I'm like, Madam Web is on here now. I already know it. I go on there. I want you to tell me why Madam Web is #1 in the U.S. right now.
Because Rebel Moon didn't deserve number
Rebel
one.
Moon's not even in the top 10. Why is Madam Web #1? Why did you do this? This is your fault. They're going to make a second one because of you.
They're not gonna make.
I hate you all.
They're not gonna make a second one. I can assure you that.
They're going to re-release it in theaters, thinking everyone wants to watch it,
um,
like they did with Morbius.
I assure you that they will not be making. They will not be making another one.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, I just want to point out Madam Web's on Netflix now. We will be reviewing it in about 2 weeks.
Oh, what was supposed to be our break?
Yeah, now it's not. It was going to be a break of our X-Men series. Now it's going to be an extra beef in this place. We can watch Madam Web. It's going to be terrible. But yeah. Okay, now a bunch of according to stuff. According to Daniel RPK, Marvel Studios has decided on the Nova project. It will be a Disney Plus series. It's going to follow. We'll have a young lead, likely focusing on Sam Alexander. Oops. Production begins next year. I also heard that Richard Rider is also going to be in.
Interesting.
So it could be either one, but according to this, it'll likely be the younger one.
Okay.
Yeah, Nova show. This has been a movie, a special presentation, and now it's a show.
Wasn't it like it was like a movie, special presentation back to a movie.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like it flip flops.
But they've officially decided now.
I always like the Sam Alexander version of Nova.
Yeah. Would not be surprised if they throw him into the Young Avengers. Maybe. According to My Time to Shine Hello, so this is a big grain of salt here. I'd found out recently some shocking information. According to Miller, My Time to Shine Hello and Can We Get Some Toast are not the same person. Yeah, they're not. No, they're two different people.
Huh.
And My Time to Shine Hello is the one that's full of crap, according to Miller. And Can We Get Some Toast is actually good.
Okay.
So, trusted source, untrusted source.
Hmm.
But according to My Time to Shine Hello, Hawkeye has been renewed for season 2. Clint's brother Barney will play a major role, and the season will be inspired by The Raid, with Kate and Clint stuck in one location. We don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But possibly a Hawkeye season 2. I don't know about this.
I feel like they would have revealed that.
We also do know from Daniel RPK, and I'm going to say this, the Avengers movies are sticking with their release dates. So we're getting Avengers 5 in 2026.
All right. Well, we will be there. I'm surprised.
Yeah. That could change though, obviously, but don't know. Yeah. Hawkeye season 2, maybe. Possibly. There was a death. We must talk about Don Perlin has passed away. Don Perlin is a comic book artist and writer known for co-creating Moon Knight and Bloodshot for Valiant, and probably a lot more as well. He did Werewolf by Night, The Defenders, and Ghost Rider, much stuff. And he's passed away at the age of 94. He died on the 14th. From what? Let me look. It doesn't say how he passed.
I'm assuming just age because he was
It could be,
94. Yeah.
Yeah, but he passed away. He worked on a lot of Werewolf by Night stuff, and I think he also worked on the issue where Werewolf by Night. Like he also worked on Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, and all that stuff. He's passed away, age of 94.
So sad day for Marvel and
But
Valiant fans.
But he got to see Moon Knight, the Moon Knight show.
Yeah.
So I mean, got to see his character show up.
Mhm.
At least, I mean, I guess he got to see the Bloodshot movie. But I feel bad.
I was about to say that, and I was like, I was biting my tongue. I was like, that was terrible.
But yeah, very cool. So he was the one that did that Werewolf by Night versus Moon Knight book, which is a really good story.
Wow.
He passed away, so thoughts to the family. It was a good run.
Mm-hmm. And he lived a good long life, you know. So.
This is interesting. Marvel Studios' Blade, it was going to be filmed exclusively for IMAX, making every 2025 MCU film a film for IMAX movie.
Ooh.
Including Fantastic Four, which is probably the one I'll most likely see in IMAX.
Not.
Maybe Blade. We don't know. Oh, Spider-Man apparently is coming out next year.
Oh my god.
But I don't know about IMAX for that. But
I'm ready. I'm ready for that movie.
yeah, they're sticking with its release date. Blade is of November 7th, 2025, but it could change because apparently Spider-Man might be taking the fall slot. So
Interesting.
it could get pushed back. But so far, Blade next year. We got a possible runtime for Deadpool Wolverine. AMC listed on their website 2 hours and 7 minutes, but this is how long one of the test screenings were. So this is subject to probably change. This might be just a placeholder.
Okay.
But tickets do go on sale Monday. So when this is out, tickets are on sale. Go get your tickets.
So I guess we'll get another teaser or something. A trailer?
Yeah, we'll get a 1 minute tickets on sale now type thing.
Right.
On Monday.
I might pick them up.
we gotta coordinate.
We gotta coordinate.
We got people. We gotta coordinate.
I know. So yeah, I guess we gotta go on a group call or something. Figure out because I know my fiance's wanting to see it.
Yeah, we'll just have like a big. We'll do like we did with Multiverse of Madness, and we'll go in a giant group and just go.
Oh
see.
yeah.
No, we did that with the Batman too, didn't we? We had
I know it was like
8 people.
Yeah, who was? It was me, you, Skylar, Abby, my dad, your dad.
Noah.
No, was Noah there?
Alcon.
Oh, Alcon. I was like, my brother was there? I don't even remember. And then Spillman was there. Oh.
Anyway, but yeah. We'll coordinate Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm excited. I'm ready.
If Spillman tells us he got fired for us saying that, we gotta say, oh no.
Oh. Silk series at Prime. The Silk series, remember that was the thing that was happening at Prime Video, is no longer moving forward. Sony are now going to shop the series to other streamers and networks. Apparently, the show is about Silk breaking out of containment or like prison or something, and is trying to work a way to go back and save her mom.
You hear the reason why I got canceled?
Why?
There's too much Silk in it. I kid you not.
Too much of the main character?
That's what I heard. It was too much Silk in it.
Oh my god. That's Sony for you.
That is Sony for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too excited about the show anyway, only because I'm not really a fan of the character.
I don't even know much about the character. I'm gonna have to read up on her before Spider-Man 3 comes out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm interested. Do you think the show would get picked up at all? I mean,
maybe. It's a Spider-Man show, so I wouldn't. Maybe Netflix or Disney Plus.
Zack Snyder's. So.
Yeah, Disney Plus would probably be a big one. I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
But yeah. According to Daniel RPK, Miss Marvel Season 2 is reportedly being discussed at Marvel Studios. A decision will be made soon. Looking back on Miss Marvel, I still didn't really like the show, but I think it mainly was because the villains were just bad. Like that really just kind of ruined it.
I'd rather have a movie, to be honest, rather than a show.
A Miss Marvel movie, but this show would definitely be setting up the Young Avengers. We probably see Kate Bishop and a few others in this show, which would be interesting.
Plus, I wonder where you go after the Marvels. You know, because I mean
she's back on Earth now.
She's back on Earth. Probably mentions that Monica just disappeared and stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, Miss Marvel Season 2 could be happening.
I kind of watch that movie again. I've been thinking about it. I really enjoyed that movie.
It was a fun movie.
It was good.
Speaking of Spider-Man stuff, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are now officially in charge of all Sony Marvel films and shows moving forward.
That's great. I'm surprised they
No more Madam Webs, and the next Venom movie, which I guess I can kind of skip ahead a little bit, will be the last Venom movie. Mm. Apparently, there's going to be horror elements in the movie, and it's rumored to possibly introduce Null.
That's okay. Yeah, Null's really big right now because they're going Spider-Man 2.
But Yeah, so they're ahead of the shows and films now. They're the ones that are helping work on the Spider-Man Noir and the Silk. They were working on Silk.
So I don't know. I got full hope. So I'm guessing they're going to have to release Craven because I mean it's already filmed and pretty much
Well, that
done.
comes out this year, doesn't it?
Does it?
Or did it get delayed?
I know it got delayed, but it's still coming. Hold up. And does Craven December 13th. So Christmas.
That's gonna be the worst Christmas
And it's like
ever.
right
It's
before
gonna be worse than when I had COVID.
right before we took our break.
Oh, great.
I'm excited.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. Seeing them on there. Hopefully they don't overwork all the people like they did in Spider-Man. Moving on. Ryan Gosling wants to play Ghost Rider.
Cool.
Yeah, he was that concept art that we saw that we said.
Yeah, I like that. I like
He
it.
said he wants to play. Emily Blunt said that it's a badge of honor for her. They were in an interview because they're doing that Fall Guy movie or whatever. In their interview, he was asked about Ghost Rider. She said it's a badge of honor for both her and him that they haven't been in a superhero movie yet. I'm like, wouldn't you just
Shut up.
You complained about superhero movies like a year back when John Krasinski, your husband, was cast as Mr. Fantastic. But then you were like, "Oh, you're gonna play Miss Fantastic?" She was like, "I'm open for it. I'll just wait for him to call me." But then now you're like, "Superhero movies suck. I'm happy I'm not a part of them." Like, what is wrong with you?
Get off your high horse. And here's the
Jesus,
thing.
you
I don't.
make them
I
both-
don't know what
You
this.
make good money doing
I don't
this.
know what this stigma is. All of a sudden, of if you're in an MCU movie, you're not a real actor. You pull on your outfit and you just look cool. You know, when
They're jealous
I guess, man. I don't get
because
it.
they're the most. Even if they suck, they're still the most popular movies that are out at the time.
Yeah, and I don't get with the whole. I'm not gonna say like, like don't look me dead in the eye. I'm like, I love Spider-Man No Way Home, but I won't compare it to like something like Whiplash, or like Whiplash is a masterpiece. I love that movie, and I think everyone knows that, but it's just people would just people like going to the movies to just feel relaxed, not focus too much most of the time.
Yeah.
So Martin Scorsese, shut the hell up, and eat your popcorn, watch a Marvel movie. That's what I'm gonna say.
There you go. But yeah, Ryan Gosling wants to play Ghost Rider. I'd be down.
Mhm.
Or him or Norman Reedus or maybe Keanu Reeves.
I don't know if I want Keanu Reeves. I'd rather have Norman Reedus
Yeah.
or
But I think Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. I don't, because I feel like he
In
could
a
pull
perfect
off.
world, Ryan Gosling would have been Human Torch, but we didn't get that. So
Yeah.
now we got Ghost Rider.
I'd rather
I just want
be-
to set.
I
I just want to set Ryan Gosling on fire. All right, we're back from some technical difficulties. We're gonna get right back into the news here. Let's do this. According to Daniel RPK, the Young Avengers film is set to start filming in 2025. Kate Bishop will make her appearance in Avengers 5, and Haley Steinfeld is expected to return for both movies.
Alright.
Thought I'd touch on that. Moving on, so we're going to be quick about it a little bit. According to Daniel RPK, Midnight Suns is going to start filming after Blade finishes. The movie characters like Blade, Moon Knight, Elsa Bloodstone, Ghost Rider, Clea, and Werewolf by Night are rumored to be part of the team. That is a stacked team. That movie's going to be peak, if that's the team. Like Blade, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, and Werewolf by Night.
Who's gonna be Ghost Rider though? That's Ryan Gosling.
Find out, yep.
We'll do that.
But I'm excited. I'd like to watch that. This is the big stuff. According to Daniel RPK, filming for Spider-Man 4 is scheduled to start this fall, aiming for a fall 2025 release. The symbiote teased at the end of No Way Home is expected to feature in the movie. And according to other insiders, Spider-Man will be dying in this movie, but he will be brought back by the symbiote.
Second time he's died.
Yeah. And apparently it will be, imagine what Venom looks like in the Venom movies. Now imagine that on this Spider-Man. That's what it'll look like.
So no logo.
I don't know. We'll find out. It probably might be a logo. But
They're better.
yeah, Spider-Man 4. Maybe next year. That's exciting. Brad Winderbaum, the head of Marvel Animation, came out talking about all the animated stuff. He said that What If Season 3 will likely be the next Marvel Animation project to be released. It means that it'll be out, I assume, this year? I don't know. He said that is the culmination of a trilogy. We're actually close to completing that one. So maybe later this year. We'll have to see. And then I have two screenshots here of other stuff he said about the Wakanda show and the Spider-Man show. Let me get those up for y'all. All right. He said for the Wakanda show, he said Eyes of Wakanda is what's called. He said it's an MCU show. This is the history of Wakanda as told through the War Dogs, and it is some of the best animation we've ever done. It's just such a cool show. Okay, we heard that it has Pixar-like animations, so
Yeah.
just see, might be cool. And then for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, he said the show is a long-form storytelling with relationships that brew when the stakes rise in that first season. Things feel really tragic and dangerous and pretty incredible. We still don't know barely anything about that show,
No,
other than what they've said.
I feel like that show is gonna be like, I don't know, not bad, but like
You felt that way about X-Men too.
no, well, no, it's not. It's not bad. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I'm just like, it feels weird how that show's been like in production since like Disney Plus started. Just about it feels. It's just like what's coming out.
But yeah, that's all the Marvel news. Okay, commercial time. It is time for a commercial. Have fun.
Hey, kid. You think you're an X-Man? Okay. Name him.
Wolverine, Cyclops, Beast, Gambit, Rogue, Sabretooth, Magneto, Cable, Storm, Professor X, Phoenix, Bishop, Archangel, Apocalypse, Iceman,
You forgot some.
Mr. Sinister, Omega Red, Colossus, Juggernaut, Weapon X, Sauron, Longshot, Pyro, Gladiator.
Name them. Join them. Collect them. The X-Men collection. Sold separately.
And we're back. Okay, DC news. Creature Commandos will have its first look panels at the Annecy Film Festival next month. Thank God. They revealed a logo. Logo looks. I doubt this is the final logo. I'll go ahead and say this, but it is a logo.
I'm ready to see something from this
Next.
show. I'm surprised.
I need to find this.
I want to wait.
I mean, there's the merch shirt thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a logo. Comic book logo.
I like that.
So there's that. And then there was a series description that we got, which actually makes it tie in more to Peacemaker than I realized.
Really.
So the panel's going to be the making of Creature Commandos. From executive producer and writer James Gunn, Creature Commandos is the upcoming Max original animated series based on DC characters and produced by DC Studios and WB Animation, which follows Amanda Waller as she forms a Black Ops team out of monstrous prisoners. So this would be, she's been now called out by her daughter because an exposed of Task Force X, she's like, well, I can't use prisoners now, so I'm just going to use monsters. These people, no one will care about these people.
Exactly.
And so I guess she's.
I love it.
forming a monster.
It's going to be good. I'm excited.
But yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, we know it'll tie into Peacemaker because Rick Flag and all that. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if we see the Creature Commandos in Peacemaker.
Oh yeah.
Like they all go after Peacemaker. Oh, you met. Oh, it'd be so cool. That would be so cool.
Yeah, well, we definitely know. Talking about last week, Rick Flag's dad is there. So
I don't know about Frankenstein and all
we'll
that.
see.
But yeah. There was some rumors that came out earlier this week that got me really excited, but then unfortunately James Gunn debunked them. They were saying that Booster Gold would start filming July 8th. Well, James Gunn came out. Someone asked him on Instagram, "Hey, Mr. Gunn, is the rumor that Booster Gold will be recorded on July 8th true? Will it be the next big DCU series after Peacemaker Season 2, or will it be Amanda Waller's series?" He said, "Although we're still working on Booster Gold, production isn't imminent and that story/posting is completely false." Unfortunately. Oh, anyway. Here's more good news, though. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow has a release date. This is like the most perfect release date ever. June 26, 2026, 6/26/26 for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So almost exactly 1 year after Superman.
Which Superman's July.
Oh, next year.
July 26th. That's Superman.
Yeah, so it's about 11 months before Superman. I mean, after Superman. Which means I'm guessing we'll get a show after Superman, or maybe like 2 shows. Or maybe another movie. And then, I don't know. It seems like they do like 1 movie a year, and then maybe like a couple shows.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But yeah, release date for Supergirl. And he did confirm that Craig Gillespie, I think his name was, is the director.
Gillespie, yeah.
The guy who did I, Tonya, and Cruella.
That's a good. I love I, Tonya. That was a good movie.
Yeah. Okay. But that is the DC news. Not much.
Yeah, not much. All good though.
Yeah.
All good though.
Gaming.
Mhm.
Summer Games Fest is in 3 weeks from today. We're recording this, and I'll try to stream it. It depends.
What's the time on it?
It's
Because it says
I believe
Friday,
it's
June
at 2 p.m. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I definitely can't join you on that stream.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Friday, June 7th.
Yeah, because it's normally in the like afternoon.
That's a Friday. So.
Yeah. It's in the afternoon.
They always do this stuff on the week. I'm like, why not like a Saturday?
It's like right before I leave for vacation too.
Yes. Wait, where are you going?
The beach.
Okay.
The 9th through the 12th. So it's a weekend.
And then that's funny when
Then
you
you
come
leave
back.
in-
I'll be leaving like 2 days after. I'll be gone for a week. But
Yeah.
I might bring the camera with me because I'm gonna be at Marvel Superhero Island.
You're not break my camera.
Oh, I
kidding.
broke it on the ride.
um.
Oh, dude, I wonder. I think I can. I don't know if they do this now, but I think they have things where if you meet Spider-Man, you can have a video with him, and he'll say something.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I'm gonna have him say, "Subscribe to the comment." I'm gonna have to do that.
But yeah, different games choosing to be there. Amazon games will be there, which I guess maybe they might show off the Invincible game, but it might be too early, so I don't know. Capcom's going to be there. EA, NetEase is going to be there. Marvel Rivals most likely will have a console announcement then. PlayStation with maybe some Spider-Man DLC.
DLC or the Venom
We're
game.
getting Alan Wake 2 DLC there, and they're not even listed on here.
Well, it's round 1, so maybe like round
Yeah.
2 they might.
And we're getting really some information about whatever Remedy's working on.
now.
So that's interesting.
So what are the chance? So what do we need to look at? We need to look at
NetEase, PlayStation,
maybe Capcom.
yeah, maybe Capcom, maybe Amazon games.
I'm praying
And EA.
because of how
We
popular.
might see the Iron Man game.
I was saying how popular this was.
And WB is going to be there. And Ubisoft. So WB could be revealing.
Suicide Squad.
Maybe they could be revealing literally anything though. It could be Wonder Woman.
I'd like.
Wonder Woman
It's been definitely. It's about time when you see that Wonder Woman game again.
But I don't know if they'd show anything for Suicide Squad. If episode 2 releases in like a week, then they really have nothing to show unless they show off a little bit of
like a teaser.
Reveal Mrs. Freeze.
Capcom. I'm praying because of how popular X-Men are now.
Meta's going to be there. I forgot the new Batman Arkham game is going to be shown. Unfortunately, we won't be able to play that unless we buy a Meta.
I know we can't. I thought about buying one, but it's like I'll literally buy it, play that, and be like, all right.
And sell it.
And yeah, I know exactly. Capcom again, hoping, praying how popular X-Men
Summer
are.
Games Fest last year was.
Let me finish my dang sentence.
No.
I'm trying to. I want NBC. That's what I'm.
That's why I know.
This is
That's
the
why
third
I'm
time I
trying
said
to,
it.
make you-
It's like because of how popular X-Men are. You're like, well, I'm like, no. Marvel vs. Capcom. We need that to happen. It's about time. Re-release those on my PS5 so I can play MVC2.
Not gonna happen.
And Darien beats me.
Marvel said no.
Marvel said no. Well, they freaking released the cabinets. What do you mean they said no? They want to do it.
Well, that's.
It's money just sitting there.
Oh well.
I'll be running Disney one of these days.
Not gonna happen.
Ultimate Alliance came back. Physical copies.
The EA's gonna be there. NetEase, PlayStation. Yeah. I think that's about it. Okay. Moving on to the next piece of gaming news. We talked about this maybe a while back. But Loki and Sylvie are out in Fortnite. For anyone who's interested, go check them out. Multiversus put out a Joker trailer. He looked fun, I guess.
Yeah, no, he looks good.
I need to play him. I can't really tell if he's fun by looking at him. I just need to play it. Like it's one of those I need to know what it is with WB right now. Why is the Joker the first character they release in everything? They did it in Mortal Kombat 11. They're doing it in this.
Technically, it's not this.
Well, for the first full launch.
Mortal Kombat 11, he wasn't the first.
Yeah.
No, he was not. It was
Joker was the first DLC character in Mortal Kombat 11.
No, he was not.
Are you sure? He was in the first combat pack.
Yeah, he was, but I mean that's
I'm pretty sure.
That's fine though. But he wasn't the first character.
I'm pretty sure he was the first DLC character in Mortal Kombat 11.
Look it up right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Shang Tsung.
That was pre-order.
Oh god. He was the second DLC character then.
No, just look up. Look, I got it right here. MK11.
Because I know dang well it wasn't Jack.
1 release. I'll just do releases, and we'll see what it says. Yes, I know when it came out.
I feel like
That's more-
Spawn came out before Joker.
No, Spawn was the last one.
He was he?
Yes.
He was the last. I know Joker wasn't the first one though.
I don't remember. Okay, let me look at this. MK11 Combat Pack 1 characters. Here we go. Uh-huh.
I'm finding this out right. Hold on.
Uh-huh. These things don't give us any information.
Hold on. I got it right now. I'm gonna go on the PS Store
I got
and I'll look at the release date.
reminder. I got this off of Twitter. This information that I have right now. So if I'm wrong, it's Twitter's fault.
Okay. Mortal Kombat mid. That's what I like to call it.
First character. We're over here like looking up stuff in the middle of this episode. I don't care. Why does Google have an AI?
Okay.
That is not even the right game. Oh,
Shao
God.
Kahn.
He was not DLC character.
He was a DLC.
Not for Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes, he's in the DLC.
Shao Kahn is literally a base roster
He
character.
is in the DLC.
Maybe the story expansion.
No, it's just DLC.
But
Shao
we're talking about
Kahn.
Mortal Kombat 11. Shao Kahn is in the base roster.
How the heck is he a DLC character then?
He's not. DLC
Okay,
pack
here.
1 was
Okay.
Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, Terminator,
Okay,
Sindel, Joker. and
Nightwolf, when did he come out?
I have no idea.
I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. Okay, November 17th, 2020.
Watch, I bet I can find it right now because it has the release date on the video that they posted of it. I just have to find it. Sorry, this is like
Crap, this doesn't help because it both says November 17th, 2020.
we're just doing some like bull crap right now. But we're gonna figure this is
This is
important.
important because one of us doesn't want to be wrong. And I think you.
Here, hold on. It'll tell us in this.
Because I think by the time what they were.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh,
That's the same. That's just a list of characters. It doesn't say when they
Crap.
come out.
Plus, which one is it? Oh, boom.
He wasn't the first.
Boom.
They were available immediately. Okay, so Twitter was wrong.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
you believe Twitter was
But
right?
still,
You believe Twitter was right?
but he was still in the first DLC pack. So that still means he was one of
Oh
the
my
first
god!
DLC
Don't even
characters.
go there.
That still means he was one of the
Don't
first.
go there.
And he was the only DC character in Mortal Kombat. Why did they think that Joker needs to be the first big comic book character to show up?
Because it's the Joker.
WB seems to think that he's very popular.
He is.
Barely.
I like to point out though, Joker has way better skins.
You said this last week.
And I'm proving it again because he has the
That Batman Who Laughs skin looks pretty bad.
It does not look bad.
It looks cheap.
It does not look cheap. Like Suicide
It
Squad.
looks like
Suicide
plastic.
Squad could do better.
It looks plastic.
It does. It's multiverses. It's part of the art style.
Yeah, it's
You want it all look cartoony.
Anyway, Jason Voorhees is coming out apparently, and the stupid banana, and
when a banana had
somebody
a better
else,
reveal,
I forgot.
then
and somebody else.
it's pretty funny. They like shipped a bunch of
Joker.
people. They literally shipped a bunch of people a banana with sticker that says multiverse. I was like, I wish we got that.
So lame.
I want to be the multiverse's shill for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really tell if it'll be good or not. I also think the banana was a very stupid idea.
I think if they want to do another Adventure Time character, they should have done Ice King.
I just think there should have been if you're relaunching this game, you're going to launch it with Jason, which is crazy. Joker, which is like, okay. And then you should have had somebody else big. Why wasn't the Powerpuff Girls? Where's the Animaniacs at?
I think, some people think there's a rumor there's going to be another one.
Another relaunch?
No. Or close this one down.
Like,
bring it back.
literally just cancel the game at that point.
No, there's gonna be like another character they're gonna bring
Oh.
out we don't know about yet,
I don't know.
or like one that's gonna be like around the corner, like it's gonna be like a month and a half after
I don't
the
know.
launch.
Personally, I am interested in the game. I'm happy it's free because I will not spend money on this game.
Because usually fighting games when they release the game, they'll have like DLC. Here's the DLC going to come out, so I would be surprised if by the time the game comes out, we get a Powerpuff Girls announcement. Like, yeah, they'll be coming out next month.
We know something's coming on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So
I guess Jason.
yeah, probably. So yeah.
It would have been the banana guy, but I think it just that got leaked. That accidentally got like shown off.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll have to find out. I'll probably stream that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there was a dev update and a little bit of announcement for Suicide Squad. Dev update's pretty short.
We're
As
still
expected.
working.
Episode 2 is almost here. Alongside will come a slew of new loot to hunt for this dev update. We're going to deep dive in the new Two-Face Infamy set, along with associated mechanics. All they really do, and I'm not going to read through all this, they talk about some of the new stuff for the new Two-Face weapons that's coming out. It's really nothing too crazy, but they do mention Green Lantern infused enemies. Brainiac has developed his power over the Justice League's DNA further and has gained the ability to create Green Lantern infused forces. The tricky enemies are able to summon Lantern constructs, turning up the pressure on the squad. To cap it all off, Green Lantern infused enemies are immune to all direct damage until their constructs have been destroyed, meaning you'll need your target prioritization game to be on point when tackling them. That's it for this week's update. We'll be back next week with more info on what's to come in the game, the future updates. See how that's world, blah, blah. For some reason, I guess they forgot to put it in here, but like an hour later, they make the post on Twitter saying that episode 2 is releasing May 23rd, which is
Thursday.
like 5 days or 6.
Oh, you're talking about how many days? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Thursday.
Yeah, it's this week.
Yeah, Tuesday will be my final episode 1 stream. I call it a grind stream, but I don't really do grinding. I kind of just like play a few matches and talk.
You know, I forgot I'm doing my FF7 stream tonight.
Yes, you are.
Until I beat it.
You're not gonna sleep.
I can't stop till I beat it. Yeah.
No, but Tuesday is gonna be my grind stream. Like I said, it's not really a grind stream. I kind of just play.
What time you doing it?
Well,
because you want me in on it
yeah,
with you,
so
right?
probably be
So
later that
do
night.
it sometime after 5.
But I call them the grind streams, but I don't really grind in them. I more just like play matches and talk to people.
Yeah.
It's just like a hangout stream.
I like the name either. Yeah, me and Landon are doing a grind stream tonight.
Yeah,
I
you get
don't like
in, you
that.
grind.
I don't like that.
Well, that's what we did with Avengers. Grind to 75 or whatever we're doing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I'll do that Tuesday. We'll give our kind of final thoughts on episode 1 before episode 2. What we hope episode 2 does, and then we'll do the same after episode 2. But yeah, we will be doing that, and I think that is the end of the news.
Yep.
So I guess we go ahead and get ready to get out of here with that one. So thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. A lot of news, talked about a lot of stuff. If you, oh my gosh, I almost did my streaming outro.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but a lot of good stuff. If you had any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or Instagram at the Burrito_official. Facebook at the Burrito official page. Or Twitter at the CB Burrito.
Yeah, you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Very interactive on all platforms. I got nothing to say at that last part, but I do want to say congratulations and thank you to everyone who subscribed to us. I don't know if did we mention this last week about us getting 3K?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you everyone for following us for how long has it been? 2 years now? Just about?
It'll be 3 years in July, yeah.
July, yeah. So I want to thank everybody. So we get like 1,000 each year. Pretty much. We're about 3,400 currently. Again, thank y'all. Yeah, well, and road to 4K.
There we go.
I just want to say that real quick.
Yeah, and obviously Landon said he's got a stream. You guys have already seen it because it'll be past that by then, unless he's still streaming on Monday.
I just didn't do it.
And where he just it took you so long to beat it. You're stuck on Sephiroth.
I'm on the
so
boss.
long.
Oh God, wait, he's the boss?
You already knew that.
No, you told me. I was told that. I don't know why. I didn't adjust my mic. I don't know why I thought it would be something else. I was just like, Sephiroth's the boss. I'm like, yeah. I was like, okay.
But yeah, so there's that. I'll be finishing Sly 2 this week and moving on to a couple horror games and taking a break until I get back to Sly 3. Only because I want like a refresher, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be doing that. And obviously we got an X-Men episode releasing on Wednesday. X-Men The First Class. X-Men First Class, whatever it's called. So go check that out. And go check out our X-Men Origins Wolverine one, where this guy made a cameo.
He was honestly like, it's kind of weird that he was speaking like exactly what we were thinking.
But yeah, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!